Starting a business. I know everybody wants to start some type of business. Everybody wants to be the boss. You got to make sure your mindset's right for that. Okay? Make sure your mindset is in the place that it needs to be in before you go try to make decisions for other people and hold their livelihood in your hand. All right, but the first step into starting a business is actually deciding what business you want to start. I mean, there's so much information on the internet. There's so many classes that people are trying to sell, the ebooks and whatnot, but you have to go within yourself and figure out what you want to do. Someone like me, I don't get bored or tired with the boring, so it doesn't bother me. But some people, like my wife, she don't like to do things that are boring, you know, like it can't hold her attention. So I want you to make sure you figure out what type of person you are first, and once you figure out what type of person you are, then you can select the business that you want to get into. Like appliance repair is a great business that I'm in, but appliance repair is something that I'm in because I've always been hands-on. Before I went to the University of North Texas, I was at Cedar Valley Community College in the automotive program, and I went there because of Miss Ruby Miller at Wilma Hutchins High School. And Miss Ruby Miller told me that I'm gonna do something. I'm not just gonna sit around my neighborhood, and she really pushed me, and she gave me a Rising Star scholarship, which paid for it. So I was in the automotive program over at Cedar Valley College, hands-on. I always worked on my cars because my dad said if he get a car or he give me one, I gotta work on it because it won't be brand new. Well, he didn't give me one. I had to buy it myself. I bought an 85 Regal from my cousin. It was just that. It was an 85 Regal 2-door, the long, heavy door. But you know what? We got that thing running. Got transmission outfitted. Actually, being too nice, I messed that car up. But my next car was a 72 Impala, 4-door. Called it Big Baby, green, half primer, ugly. But man, them girls still got in that car with me. Because I tell you what, the mouthpiece is everything, man. Conversation rules the nation. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it just is what it is. This ain't that type of challenge. But, yeah, so that boy, I got confused there. I got to think about some things I shouldn't have been thinking about. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a hands-on type of guy, and I always have been. And that's how I messed around and got my job that where I'm currently at now for the past 20 years. But in saying that, I know I'm a hands-on type of guy. I work well with people because I like to talk to people. I like to figure them out. That's a part of me. I like to figure people out when I'm around them, and I like to see what make them tick, and then I can use that to get the most out of the people because I'm in management. But you got to figure out what you want and how you want to do it. You got to figure out what business. Like, I can't be a painter. I'm very impatient. I don't like to take time off. Go. Paint, you got to take your time. You got to be finesse. I'm not with that. I'm more rough, rugged, throwing things down, you know, picking things up. Now, you got to be a certain level of finesse in the appliance repair industry and finesse with the automotive. But you know, once I can't get a bolt out or a screw out, I might throw a wrench across the shop and scream and holler some words. Or when I hit my hand, I might be yelling in the shop. You know what I'm saying? That's acceptable in those type of environments, but in other type of environments, that's not acceptable. So you have to figure out who you are as a person and what you can live with and what you can't live with. So if somebody was wanting to make an IT company, then you know they have to know that they need them blue lens glasses if they wear glasses, and they have to figure out if they can actually sit down and be on the computer typing that long and be fulfilled and happy with it. Now I know I can do just about anything, and I'm not gonna get too bored, but I know my personality, and I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to just sit there because that's more of a quiet set, and I don't want to be quiet. I don't want to not talk. You know, I want to talk. I want to do stuff. I want to move around. I want to get up. I want to get down. You know, sound like a song. But you got to learn who you are and make sure you put that in whatever business that you want to do. You know, if you're a guy that likes to be outdoors, why would you go get a job that you can find to a cubicle all day? You know, a lot of people do that, and they just do it for the money. But you have to find a business that's going to make sure that it fulfills you. And it don't have to be for feel me? Like, oh, I just love it. No, but you got to make sure that you are okay with it. You don't want it to give you a negative feeling every day when you go in there and you feel like you hate the place, you just hate everything. Like, no one wants to do that. So figure out what type of business that you like and what kind of business fits your personality first. You know, I wouldn't want to be a roofer because I don't like to be up on stuff that high. I feel like I don't have control. Like, if something happens, I go down, there's no control. I can't stop it. So again, I have a controlling personality. So I know that if I'm into something where I feel like I'm out of control, or I can't control the environment, then I'm not gonna like it. Yeah, so that is, in a nutshell, the first step that I would say you guys need to figure out. Look at your personality and look at what you're good at and kind of mesh those two. And then you can figure out, okay, do I want to be an appliance repair? Do I want to have a paint company? Am I good at managing people? Am I good under pressure? Do I not like a lot of pressure? Do I want my schedule to be very flexible? You know, you have to look at these type of things. I know a guy, he owns a paint company. He has one hand, he does the rest of the stuff. You know, you can just tell in his demeanor, and he's more of a laid-back guy, more of a perfectionist. And with that, it does well for him to be in that business because that's something that he enjoys. His time just settling down and thinking, and while he paints, his escape, you know. So make sure you don't go jump into something just because somebody told you you're gonna make a lot of money. Picking up the dog poop in people's backyard, the pooper scooper people. I don't want to pick up no dog poop. That's not cool with me. Oh man, you can make millions of dollars being a rattlesnake venom guy. You can milk the rattlesnake, and then you make $200,000 a year. Man, if you get bit one time, then you might could lose a hand. No man, I need these things, man. Look at him. See, you have to weigh the risk and the reward, figure out what you want to do. Because I don't want to touch no snakes. I don't like snakes. I don't like snakes, rats, roaches, nothing. No insects like that. So, let me go ahead and get out of here. But if you want some of our free mindset, focus, clarity, what else we got in the ebook? We got a bunch of ebooks. And you can just jump on our email list, and we can hook that up for you and give it to you, and we can start giving you the weekly newsletters for changing your mindset, focus, clarity, procrastination. We got all kind of resources that we've been in, so we can start making these newsletters for you guys to help y'all out if that's something that you need. So if so, let me know down in the comments if you guys want that. This you got LP with S&W Service and Repair, and we out.